Hey guys, it's Emily with Usborne Books and More here to talk to you tonight about some of our fiction books. So probably one of the series that Usborne is known for most is the That's Not My series. This is That's Not My Dragon. They're a great touchy-feely series. Lots of great little textures all through every page for kids to explore. And the dragon is one of my favorites for sure. They've got about 30 different titles in the series, from animals to seasonal ones. That's Not My Dragon. It's a fantastic one. Next, one of our family favorites is the complete book of Farmyard Tales. This is one of our dual readers, and you can see right here. Sorry, it's probably backwards. Sorry. But this one does come with a CD, which is missing because my children were listening to it. But one of our dual readers, what that means is that every story, and this is a combined volume, it's got a ton of different stories about a little family that lives on a farm. It's really sweet. But what dual reader means is that it's got two different levels of reading on every page. So it's got a simple version on the top, a little bit more detailed on the bottom. Children can get the entire concept of the story from just reading the top. So if they're starting to be able to read and they want to sit independently, they actually could sit here and get the grasp of the whole story by just reading the top. So it makes a great pairing piece too if you're doing bedtime stories and you want to have them read a little and you read a little. They're really, really great, and they're just super cute stories. And like I said, it does come with a CD as well, which makes it great. So one of our most fun and most loved picture books is I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. This was actually one of the things that makes it super unique and fun, is that the author of this book illustrated it with actual mud. So he is a real dirty dinosaur with mud on his face. But it's got lots of kind of sing-songy, repetitious pieces to it, making it very easy for kids to remember and read along and really, really enjoy and love getting into it. It's got really thick pages too, unlike a lot of your picture books, so little fingers can turn those pages really easily. The Tale of Two Beasts book is really super cute. Great story about a little girl who meets a beast in the woods, takes him home, and at first they tell the story from her perspective, and then they turn around and tell the story from the beast perspective. So it is a tale of two beasts, and it's basically saying there are two sides to every story. It's a really, really cute story. It's great for teaching kids the idea of the fact that there are two sides to every story. So love that one. This is a brand new book, just came out a few weeks ago. It's called Tell Me a Story, and I am absolutely in love with it. It is, as it says, an inspirational book for creative writers. But what it is basically has taken what amounts to a bunch of different writing prompts for young children, but has made it into a rhyming picture book story. So you can use this as just a story, or you actually can engage your kids and try to get them to write for you. Send me a story of all the things that you've seen. Send me a story about tea with the queen. So tell me a story. It's one of my favorites. Okay, getting into some of the older things for children, they have, Usborne has an entire line of illustrated books. So this is our illustrated classic series, Enchanting Stories. They're all really nicely bound with this very thick, kind of cushioned hardcover. And they all come with a nice stringed bookmark to keep your place. So this one has The Railway Children, Wizard of Oz, Secret Garden, Black Beauty, Little Women, and Heidi. All abridged versions of those stories, all illustrated in a simple format, so children are introduced to some of our classics in a really great way. So they have several of these. Highly recommend them. If you're looking for the complete book, we do have two versions. We have Little Women and we have The Wizard of Oz in the complete unabridged. Again, it's bound in that kind of cushioned hardcover, and it does have a few little illustrations here and there as you go through, but this is the complete version of Little Women. It's a great story. You should read it. Let's see. So I've got a bunch of our chapter books here too to talk about with you. We've got the Billy Brown and Hey Jack series. In case you have ever heard of these are very, very well known and great introductions for children to chapter books. So as your kids start to transition from picture books over to chapter books, these are fantastic. I have a reluctant reader, or she's almost out of that phase, but she was very reluctant when we started. And these really helped her because they're short. They're about 48 pages long. They've got really big words. They still have a couple of illustrations. So they really help to build their confidence as they're moving out of picture books and wanting to get into chapter books and wanting to feel like big kids with their books. So I highly recommend these. There's 15 in each of the series. These two are actually best friends, and they are in each other's stories, so they can kind of intertwine if you wanted to do a little bit of both, but highly recommend those. One level up is we've got a brand new series that was released this summer called Ella Diaries. Sorry, my daughter's actually in the middle of reading it. And this is not the first book in the series. I couldn't find it because she was reading that one as well with her friend. But this is kind of like what you'd find in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something like that. Great illustrations. Ella's talking to you through her diary. Really cute. For our older kiddos, these are kind of the new hot seller for them. It's the Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow and the Mystery of the Jeweled Moth. And this is a 2-book series. Hopefully there will be more because everyone seems to love it. And great for probably those 5th, 6th, 7th graders. Great little mystery. We really enjoyed reading this in our house, both me and my 5th grader. So that's just a little taste. We have several other titles as well. We love most everything we pick up from Usborne, and we hope that you do too. Thanks so much.